I want to talk about this man here, Ujamaa. You see, in our game against West Ham, when I was doing a preview of that video, I said that that game was going to be won or lost in the midfield. And I also touched base on the set piece situation, on how Man United we are vulnerable whenever set pieces, any team is playing set pieces against us, and even how we seem to have been weaker when we are in possession rather than when the opponent is in possession, because unlike Arsenal, Man City, when they play, and even Aston Villa, when they seem to be dangerous whenever they have the ball at their feet, contrary to Manchester United, whereby the opponent has a tendency of just sitting and letting us with the ball, and eventually we can barely string 3 passes without, losing possession to the opponent. But today, there was one major difference. And of course, we also saw the set piece situation and the manner in which we considered those 2 silly goals, which again is a story for another day. But I want to talk about a specific person, a particular individual, this man, Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen and Rashford, but today, for the sake of, of this video, I want to highlight Christian Eriksen. You see, Christian Eriksen, in my opinion, is the unsung hero of today. I know we've been singing Garnacho, we've been singing Rasmus Højlund, but Rashford and Christian Eriksen have really, really impressed me. And Christian Eriksen injected that midfield with that something extra that we've been lacking whenever he's been playing, because sometimes he can be lethargic and slow. So his importance and significance seems, to disappear on some of us. But now today, when he started, we were able to see what Manchester United have been lacking all this period of time. And that was that one man from the midfield to unlock everything. Christian Eriksen doesn't go two-way forward. He was just sitting from deep, I think number 8. And he protected Kobe Mino. Today we didn't see much of Kobe Mino because there was someone who was taking that pressure of the spotlight from him. And we saw those strings of passes that Eriksen was pulling, those diagonal passes. Those were things that, we were not accustomed to in his absence. And in the first half, we could see those diagonal passes getting misplaced, not necessarily because of his fault, but because somehow our players seem to have forgotten how to play the unexpected. So our opponents used to just sit back and let us do the mistakes. And today we surprised our opponent because everything was dictated from that midfield. There was breaking of plays. Everything that happened today was down to that midfield. You see, and after second half, especially when Scott McTominay came, he was to play at an advanced role, but after that goal, Scott McTominay was told to play deep. Actually, today he played as deep 6, and you were witnesses of what happened, because no matter what Aston Villa tried, that midfield, no one could penetrate that midfield because Scott McTominay understood his assignment. And for me, it goes down to Christian Eriksen, because without Christian Eriksen, 70% of what happened today would not have happened. That man was just, he was like the the puppeteer pulling the strings, and the puppet will dance the way he wanted. So I'm so happy for him, and I'm looking forward to seeing, Casemiro back, so that we can try that that combination that was so good for us last season, Casemiro, Eriksen, and Bruno. And then the Kobe Minos can be the subs. So today was a good win, and let's hope that this is the beginning of something special. Let's hope that that injury to Rashford is not that serious. So come on, United.